Guys, Love Island's Jake is officially speaking out, and he is not pleased with the production team, with Love Island in general, and how he's been received. He's not pleased at all. Hey guys, it's Amor. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, my Patreon, my merch, and let's get straight into this video. Head over to my TikTok as well. So Love Island star Jake Cornish has accused ITV of manipulating scenes to destroy his relationship with Liberty and depict him as a series bad guy, sparking terrifying death threats. The former contestant 24 believes he was edited to look worse than winner Liam, despite the Welshman cheating on partner Millie, whilst he remained loyal during the show's Casa, Amor twist. Jake feels he's received an unnecessarily harsh backlash from the public after producers portrayed him as a villain that wasn't attracted to his girlfriend, Liberty. He says exclusively to this particular article, it isn't nice to have been painted this way as a pantomime villain. It isn't the nicest to come across as someone I'm not. During the movie night, they had to bring back a clip from day 2 to make me look bad. I'm sorry, but day 2, everyone's got opinions, but that was taken out of context. I had to sit back and take it. They've got to make storylines, but it isn't nice when you're on the back end. Liberty and I were big parts of the show. It was a way to make something out of it, which is a shame, really. At the time, I was like, what the hell? A clip of Jake saying, I haven't got the girls there, where I'm like, F me, I want to rip your clothes off, was aired, including this. Jake now believes the game laid on by producers was the beginning of the end for himself and Liberty, and says being portrayed in a worse light than co-star Liam, who played away, was unfair. He continued, the movie night was a turning point. It went from 0 to 100 straight away, and because it's such an intense environment in there, your head just goes into overdrive. It wasn't the nicest of feelings, I'll tell you that for a fact. It was me on the back end of it for many weeks and trying to deal with it in there. You've got 6 different opinions all against you. It's going to take a knock-on effect. I got a bigger backlash than Liam, when I didn't get with any girls and was loyal, and I'm the one that's come out the worst. How does that work? I think he doesn't really see. Listen, every time something bad was going on in the villa, he was smiling and laughing, and you know, he helped to concoct a lot of the plans. You may not have been actively involved in them yourself, but you were trying to mix up, stuff going on. As well as that, when it comes to your relationship with Liberty, you weren't being as truthful to her. She was emotional, she was crying, she ran out of the villa. So why was she doing that? For fun? Obviously not. You obviously lied to her throughout. Now, do I think he's the worst person in the villa? No, I think Liam did a lot of crap stuff as well, to be honest with you, and it was the main villain of the show as well. So I get that point, but you're not innocent out here, bro. It is always our intention to produce a show that is fair and accurate, that represents people's life in the villa. ITV spoke out and responded to that. Jake said that was definitely taken out of context when it comes to encouraging his male stars to play in Casa Amor. All I was saying was, boys, have fun. Everyone is a grown person in there. I was saying, have fun in Casa Amor and enjoy it. We always had a cheers every night. I said no regrets. At the end of the day, I believe there's no harm in having fun. Having fun, it doesn't mean go and kiss someone. It's been taken away out of proportion. Since leaving the show a week before the final alongside Liberty, Jake has endured trolling and death threats, but he insists he's doing well mentally. I am okay, I'm very thick-skinned, I've had a lot of death threats, but the only people I care about are those that support me. Those who send death threats, you're always men. Before they went on the show, they asked, and so far it hasn't got to me, and I've had a lot of really bad stuff. People say I never complimented Lib, but she got compliments from me every single day. She used to say, I've never been treated the way you treat me, you compliment me every single day, I've never had that. But then why would she have ended things? Things like that make you open your eyes when you come out and you think, did they really even air any of this? I say you're my girlfriend because I've only had one girlfriend in my life, so for me to call someone my girlfriend is a massive thing. He continued, fame has nothing to do with it. I was in there for me from day 1 to Casa. The stress, intensity, and looking back at clips of the last few episodes, I didn't even recognize myself. I was like, that's not me. When you get your family and friends say you just need to be out of there, speaks 1,000 words. I was very black and white whilst my heart was on my sleeve. People that don't know me have said I looked run down towards the end. If you can see how I went in there as the bubbly cheeky chap, I came out as someone I've never been in my entire life. I felt like a caged animal. To be in a place where you aren't free, it was hard. I just needed to be set free. I wanted to go out and just go for a run, but you can't do anything. You're in the villa. In the real world, you can go for a run or boxing or gym. There's stuff to do to clear your head, but literally you cannot clear your head in there. You've had one bad moment and it'll be on your mind, and then something else happens before you know it, and come the end of it was one after the other, and I couldn't think straight. Okay, so that was basically everything that he said. A lot that he has said. He obviously is not pleased with how he's been portrayed. I feel like there's no accountability from his part. I feel like you are doing a lot of stuff when it comes to mixing stuff. You also treated Liberty like crap and led her on for a very long time, and you clearly just weren't into her as you were to other people if they were in Liberty's place, I thoroughly believe. Do I feel like he's been painted far worse? Possibly. Production definitely has their hands, and they've done that before with previous people. Do I think he's the biggest villain? I feel like Liam did the worst, really and truly, but at the same time, I feel like I'm not seeing any accountability in here from his actions, as if he's some innocent damsel in distress and didn't do anything to Liberty. And the footage is all right there and then. So I don't know if you guys wish to believe this. Take this with a pinch of salt. Of course, sending death threats is wrong. Anybody that actually does that to anybody, you're very weird. But there's a lot of weird stan accounts when it comes to Love Island these days, and a lot of trolls these days that really ruin the Love Island experience because they're just so obsessive and disgustingly awful the way they talk to people. From what I've seen online, it's just weird and bizarre. But at the same time, guys, make of this what you will. He's not pleased at all. Subscribe, guys, click that button. Daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.